Hi, my name is LaQuinta Newman, and I'm a first year grad student at Southern University A&M College. Today, I am going to do two video evaluations, one on a video entitled The Last Lecture Series, Achieving Your Childhood Goals by Randy Posh, and the second video is entitled Find a Rocket Ship by Sheryl Sandberg. The way Mr. Posh started off the first video really grabbed my attention. He started off by saying, "Today, we're not going to talk about death." And he went into talking about his 10 tumors in his liver and how the doctors told him he has 3 months to live. And when he said all this, he was really brief with it. He talked about all the things he's done with his family to live. Like, when he told us this, what I got from it is this is what I'm going through. This is not who I am. And that is amazing because not everybody could be as optimistic about life as he is, knowing that his lifespan is so short now. To basically know that each breath could be his last, he's taken full advantage of that and given everything that he can. In this video, Mr. Posh was humble the entire time. He was always optimistic, laughing. He just seemed extremely happy. I feel he's brave to know what he knows about himself and still feel that I could still go. Like, I still have something left in me. And I feel that Mr. Posh was very selfless because he's going through something that's life changing to not only him but his family. And to still say, I have something to give, I have a purpose. I have to leave behind my legacy. I have to leave this here. I have to leave all the knowledge that I have here with the people that's still living, the people that's still growing, the people that's still trying to soak up all it is that they need to know in life. And I feel that is extremely admirable. Um, his overall effectiveness was proven because in this video, the entire time his audience remained engaged. It was not one time that I got sidetracked or was bored or anything. Like, everything that Mr. Posh said really kept me at full attention. He had my full attention. Um, I liked the way he gave his backstory and then he showed pictures. When he talked about childhood dreams and achieving those dreams, he was basically, I feel like he was saying, as children, we dream big and we're fearless. We're always imagining the most impossible things and figuring out ways to achieve those things without being scared. And as adults, we tend to lose that in ourselves. We lose that quality because children are always fearless. And like they say that, we're here to teach children, but sometimes children are actually here to teach us because we don't always think of something to say, hey, I'm going to do it. Kids, they could be afraid of heights and go climb a house and say, you know what, I'm going to jump. And they'll do it. And it's just things like that that he feels as though we should keep as adults. We should hold on to that and grow from it. So he wanted us to think of the dreams that we thought of as children and figure out how in our lifetime we could achieve those dreams. Everything that he said he wanted to do, he went out there and he did it, whether it was close to getting exactly what he wanted, but not, not exactly what he wanted, but just the idea of being close to a dream that he had as a child was, it was fulfilling to him. And that's very inspiring because it shows us that, like everything that we want in life, we can achieve it. We just have to work for it. You have to not be afraid. You have to step out there and, you can get it. And I feel as though his video truly benefited his audience because he made sure that everything that he went through, everything that he wanted to do, he made sure that he relayed that to his audience, and possibly, like he showed, like he gave examples of his experiences, and it just was really positive, and like just the positivity in his video was just overwhelming, and I really gained a lot from it. And I would recommend this video to anybody that's, like doubting themselves and their capabilities. I just feel like he was just like, hey, I did it, you can do it too. And I'm going through what I'm going through, but I'm still pushing. So, like, really, there's nothing, I feel like he's saying there's nothing in life that you can't do. Like, all those obstacles are just, you know, they're just something there to, like, kind of deter you from what you want to do, but you have to beat that. You have to prevail, basically. And in the second video by Cheryl, to me, I feel like as though it was kind of like, it was kind of slow for me. I felt as though the thing she was saying was like kind of scripted, although it did help. Like, I'm sure it helped somebody. I mean, I got something from it, but like in the beginning, overall, like I just felt as though, she was just basically trying to fulfill an obligation. Like, she was telling us her experiences and stuff like that, and I did take from it. Like, like when she said she was going for a job and she did like this list of like skills and stuff that she had, things that she basically things that she wants in a job, and the things she has to offer to this job, and finding that the job that she wanted wasn't exactly what she had in mind. And she basically told this guy, like, hey, this is not what I signed up for. This has nothing that I want. And the guy told her to simply get on the rocket ship, meaning that you have to step outside of your norm. You have to be uncomfortable to sometimes get to the things that you want in life. And she was telling us that you have to build your skills and not your resume. And that's important when it comes to getting on that rocket ship, because when you step outside of your comfort zone, not only are you most likely going to do something you've never done before, which means you're going to gain a skill that you didn't have or enhance skills that you do have. And you may potentially see that you really enjoy doing what it is you thought you couldn't do. And I feel as though like your greatest success comes from the things that are unknown. So like if you go into something knowing or feeling that, hey, I can't do this, I feel like it'll build like this competitive spirit in you, like, hey, I can't do this, but I can't let this person do it better than I can. So you're gonna push harder. You're going to get on the rocket ship, like she said, and just prevail. Like, you're going to work your way to the top to where you can potentially get to the space that you want to be and be happy. Like, you don't necessarily have to. Okay, so I got my undergrad in business management with a concentration in supply chain. So my master's is business administration with a concentration in supply chain. Supply chain was something that I chose because I'm comfortable with it. I've done logistics for 4 years already. So like once I went into my undergrad, I'm just like, hey, this is something I've been doing forever. So, I'm comfortable with it. That's something that I want to do. But now I'm currently in grad school pursuing the same thing, but I'm in a sense trying to build my skill set. So I'm currently also working on my teaching certification. So I'll go out and I could potentially teach children the things that I'm learning, or, like the things that Miss Sandberg said, that's something that's outside of my comfort zone. Like, I'm good with children, but being a teacher is something I never wanted to do. So I feel like listening to her video or the speech that she gave to those students, I feel as though, I can do that. Like, I could go out there and be a great teacher and give some of the things that I've gained in my life, some of my experiences to these children, and help them reach their highest potential too, or the highest peak on their rocket ship. Like, just be basically like be comfortable being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Um, but I would recommend this video as well to anybody. Like, basically, don't judge a book by its cover, because when she started, I was confused. I was just like, yeah, she doesn't really want to be here. But listening to the entire video, it's just like, okay, she had a purpose. Like, she was straight to the point, but she got her point across. And I, like, I could really appreciate that. And I just feel like I'm going to go out there and just be completely uncomfortable doing things that I'm not used to, but it'll help me grow. And this concludes my video. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section, leave any comments about my video. And thank you for joining.